Right now at 6, the city's Board of Public Works has voted to add banning camping at Grand River Station to its ordinance.
And authorities are giving it the all clear tonight. What led the superintendent of West Salem Schools to send an alert to parents earlier this morning.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. As winter grips the Midwest, outdoor camping is becoming tougher for La Crosse's unsheltered population.
And today, the Board of Public Works voted unanimously to ban camping at the city's main bus depot. Our own Jeremy Wall is live at the depot with the details. Jeremy.
Ken, from parks to parking ramps to under bridges, you name it, the list of where the unsheltered are not allowed to camp only continues to grow. And today, during a meeting, the Board of Public Works voted unanimously to add Grand River Station to that list. Now, earlier, I spoke with the transit director, Adam Lorenz, about the decision. He says it comes as they're seeing the unsheltered population interfere with the safety of passengers who just want to ride the bus. According to the board, the decision to ban camping at Grand River Station is to help commuters who use public transit. Lorenz says last weekend security had to stop a box spring mattress for coming into the busway where people sit and wait for buses. Lorenz tells News 8 Now camping has been more of a concern the past couple of months and has impacted the safety of not just the passengers, but also the bus drivers.
We have policies on our buses of what you can and cannot have on a bus for safety reasons. It has to be folded up and put behind a seat. We don't want any projectiles flying when the bus has to stop for any reason. And right now the drivers are having to take time, and it's like I said, sometimes minor confrontation, explaining to people that they can't bring those items onto our bus. So if they're not waiting at a transit shelter at Grand River Station with those items, hopefully it puts some ease on our drivers.
The Grand River Station already has rules, as you see in the video, for passengers like boarding your bus as soon as it arrives. Now, the camping ban started today. Anyone who fails to comply with the city's ordinance will be given a warning from LCPD. Live in La Crosse, Jeremy Wall, News 8 Now.
All right, Jeremy, thanks very much.
For more information on this story and what the city is doing to help those in need, you can find those on any of our social media platforms.
Now, just this afternoon, a representative from Mayor Reynolds' office did say that the city's new warming shelter, which was open Sunday and Monday just a couple of days ago, will be back open Wednesday from 8 a.m. to noon. So an option there for members of the city's unsheltered population. But all of that to say that the cold air and cold weather conditions continue to plague the Coulee region area. So for the latest on what we can expect for the rest of today and the rest of this week, let's get the latest from Chief Meteorologist Greg Barnhart.
Yeah, we still got some cold temperatures, but not as cold going into your Wednesday and Thursday. But overall, really, you look outside this evening, it would have been a beautiful evening. It wasn't for the temperatures right now, but still we're in the single digits above zero. High temperatures today climbed up to about almost 9 degrees, 8 degrees in several locations. Otherwise, still well below average that you would expect, probably 15 to 20 degrees. We should be around the mid-20s for this time of year. So once again, quite chilly out there. Current temperatures overall, most are in the single digits above zero, a few approaching zero. We do have some more cloud cover coming down from the north that may help to keep these temperatures up a little bit. Current wind chills are around 10 to 15 degrees pretty much as we look at it. Overall, there's your little clouds that are going to begin to approach from the north. That'll be overhead probably tonight and tomorrow. Just some high clouds, but it will help with the temperatures. But overall, the pattern still remains entrenched with this Arctic air, but we are going to start seeing some changes as we go through, but not this evening. Overall, we'll head down to close to zero or just below for La Crosse with wind chills, once again, 15 to 20 degrees below zero, so still kind of some bitterly cold. For Eau Claire, a few more clouds beginning to approach with temperatures getting down to 10 to 15 below, with a wind chill there too. Overall, we did pick up some snow. Obviously, we've made some improvements in that. We might pick up a little bit more Thursday night, but then we're going to see some more activity and big changes coming next week. All that a bit later in the broadcast.
All right, Greg, thank you.
Thank you. There is no danger to students or staff after reports of potential gunfire near West Salem schools. That's according to a letter West Salem's superintendent sent parents this morning. Ryan Reber says staff got to work early this morning and heard what they thought were gunshots just off campus. School staff called local police and secured the buildings. Reber tells parents there weren't any other gunshot reports, so there is no danger. We've reached out to local police for more details.
The La Crosse County Sheriff's Office will grow its ranks this year. The county approved 2 more full-time deputy positions after working with Sheriff Siegel for the last year on long-term goals. The Sheriff's Office splits the county into 3 patrol sections, and 3 deputies each take 1 section during an 8-hour shift. Siegel says his goal is to have 4 deputies on shift all the time, so those patrol sections can shrink a little bit and improve response times. He says the new positions will allow veteran deputies to slide into a role that connects the Sheriff's Office with more rural and remote areas.
It's 2 full-time positions. One of them we want to put into the community-oriented, problem-oriented policing position to try and work those areas of the county where we get more speed complaints, where we get more citizens' complaints.
And Siegel says that community-oriented position would have deputies increase presence in areas like Bryce Prairie with no police force of their own. We'll have more in our conversation with Sheriff Siegel tonight at 10.
A bipartisan group of lawmakers want to enhance the child tax credit and restore many business tax breaks. Democrats like the $78 billion tax package because it would increase the child tax credit. The credit wouldn't be as generous as the temporary one issued during the COVID pandemic in 2021. Republicans are on board because the measure would also restore Trump-era business tax benefits from 2017.
Now, despite the bipartisan support, many consider it a long shot. It wasn't negotiated by congressional leadership and has no clear path to a vote at this point. It's also difficult to pass such measures during election years.
Meanwhile, California Bay Area travelers heading overseas will soon be flying out of the Dianne Feinstein International Terminal. The Airport Commission approved a resolution to rename the terminal at San Francisco International Airport. Feinstein was the longest-serving female senator in history before she died in September. She also served as mayor of San Francisco. During her time in those offices, Feinstein was an advocate for the airport. She helped forge the agreement that led to its first international terminal in 1983 and supported new security measures following 9/11. The exact name of the new terminal has not yet been disclosed.
A federal judge blocked JetBlue's multi-billion-dollar purchase of Spirit Airlines today. The judge outlined numerous concerns in his ruling, including increased fares for Spirit's customers who often rely on the airline's cheap prices. The Justice Department sued to halt the proposed deal last spring, arguing at the time the merger would result in fewer choices for travelers as well as higher fares. However, JetBlue claimed the merger would actually work to lower fares. JetBlue and Spirit both say they disagree with the ruling and are evaluating their next steps.
Costco is cracking down on membership sharing. The company is testing a new system requiring shoppers to scan their membership cards when they enter the store. This replaces shoppers showing their cards to employees when they walk in. Costco also started asking for membership cards and photo IDs at self-checkout stations. The membership model is critical to the company's business, offsetting expenses to keep prices low. In a statement, the company said it's unfair for non-members to receive the same benefits as paid members. In 2022, Costco had about 66 million members and 119 million cardholders, making it one of the largest membership clubs in the world.
The kickoff to the 2024 election officially underway.
What the Iowa caucus results revealed for the GOP candidates.
Huga, a calm, comfortable time with people you love. Often enjoyed with a good book, a warm blanket, and a crackling fire. Let La Crosse Fireplace Company help create this feeling in your home. Choose a Heat and Glow fireplace in gas, wood, or pellet. Stay warm and cozy with the Heat and Glow fireplace from La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
You may be making New Year resolutions to go to the gym or travel more, but what about updating that old bathroom or outdated kitchen? With Mad City, you can do both. Mad City is Wisconsin's trusted interior remodeling expert for custom walk-in shower solutions and modern kitchen cabinet refacing. It's so affordable, and your project will only take days, not weeks. Call now during our New Year New Bath and Kitchen sale. Receive free installation on a new bath, shower, or cabinet refacing project with 24 months, no interest and no payments. Senior and military discounts, plus a bonus with your free in-home estimate. Receive a $50 Target gift card. And call during this program to receive $500 in Mad City cash with qualifying purchase. Good for future home improvements. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and western Wisconsin, call 715-257-6651. That's 715-257-6651.
To everyone who appreciates a handcrafted meal, are you ready for a taste of Wisconsin?
Butterburger's cooked fresh, just the way you like.
The way you love.
Definitely love.
And our thick and creamy frozen custard, we make it for you all throughout the day.
All day. All day, every day.
Put it in the extra work and not cutting corners.
Takes a little longer.
But it's how we've always done it at Culver's. Because making your meal with care shows how much we care.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Well, the first votes of the 2024 presidential campaign are in the books, and former President Donald Trump winning resoundingly in the Iowa caucuses.
Now all eyes turn to New Hampshire and beyond. Skylar Henry is in Washington with more details.
Former President Donald Trump will be campaigning in New Hampshire Tuesday evening, fresh off of a resounding win in Iowa. For Trump, the Republican nomination appears to be within reach, after only 100,000 Iowans have voted so far.
I want to make that a very big part of our message. We're going to come together. It's going to happen soon, too. It's going to happen soon.
Ron DeSantis, who finished second in Iowa, and Nikki Haley, who came in third, did not deliver the surprise showing they were hoping for.
I think Iowa represents a missed opportunity for those who wanted to stop Donald Trump from winning the nomination, especially Nikki Haley.
Dante Scala, a political science professor at the University of New Hampshire, says Haley in particular needs a strong showing next week in the Granite State.
Haley has to convince them that she's the pragmatic choice. The way to do that is she needs some polling that shows that she's still within striking distance of Donald Trump, let's say, by the end of the week.
DeSantis actually made South Carolina his first stop after Iowa, where he took shots at Haley in her home state.
Look, she was governor here for 6 years. Can you name major achievements under her tenure?
Scala says as important as New Hampshire is, South Carolina may be an even bigger stage for the GOP race.
Do you see them sticking around after South Carolina, or do you think they'll pull out?
One way or another, South Carolina is the end of the line for Ron DeSantis, Nikki Haley, or quite possibly both.
Former Arkansas Governor Asa Hutchinson and entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy both suspended their campaigns following the Iowa caucuses. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Washington.
Well, Haley has announced she won't be participating in Thursday's New Hampshire debate unless former President Trump also takes the debate stage.
Something he has yet to do in the primary season. Coming up, weather experts are calling it blowing snow, and it's causing residents a major headache.
The video you won't want to miss are these whiteout conditions in just a few minutes.
And yeah, we're going to have a brief setup for the cold snap to take a break for a couple days, but it's going to come back Friday and Saturday. But we got big changes coming next week if you want warmer conditions. I'll break all that down coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Ashley's New Year's sale is extended. It's your last chance to shop Hot Buys for every room of your home. And right now you can shop new collections with 0% interest through January 2029 in-store only. Celebrate and save today. Only at Ashley.
Where there's a flooded basement, musty crawl space, or wood rot, there's an answer. American Water Works. For more than 30 years, American Water Works has been solving homeowners' toughest waterproofing problems. Schedule your free inspection and estimate today.
Hold on, I'm coming. You didn't tell me you were getting McDonald's.
Buy a sausage biscuit, sausage McMuffin, or sausage McGriddles and get one for $1.
Start your year out on the right foot with a new walk-in shower from Mad City. Choose from several modern designs with a low threshold entrance for easy access. Add grab bars and a safety seat, installed in as little as 1 day. Mad City is your trusted interior remodeling expert, also specializing in kitchen cabinet refacing solutions. Every job is backed with Mad City's double lifetime labor warranty. So make the call now during our New Year New Bath and Kitchen sale. Receive free installation of a new bath, shower, or cabinet refacing project with 24 months, no interest and no payments. There's a bonus. With your free in-home estimate, receive a $50 Target gift card. Plus, call during this program and with your purchase, receive $500 in Mad City cash for future home improvements. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Western Wisconsin, call 715-257-6651. That's 715-257-6651.
What's this? Time? Time for what? Time for the Great Vanishing Act. All this must go. What about me? You're the first to go.
Hey, I like it here.
Really? Hurry in for the end of business sale at American Home Fireplace and Patio. Save hundreds, even thousands, over 100 fireplaces and stoves, all displays, in-stock grills, and patio furniture must go. American Home Fireplace and Patio, Highway 16, West Salem.
Ashley's New Year's mattress sale is extended with 0% interest through January 2029 on in-store mattress purchases. Get 50% off select Sealy mattresses or 25% off select Ashley sleep mattresses. Only at Ashley.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Roads in Colorado saw ice and whiteout conditions on the morning commute today. Some people turned back around due to the unsafe driving conditions.
And the National Weather Service says strong winds in and near the southern Front Range foothills resulted in blowing snow. There's a winter weather advisory in effect along with the localized ground blizzard conditions.
Well, we are still under a wind chill advisory, but no blowing snow headed our way, at least not in the near future. But we do have snow in the next couple of days. Let's send it over to Greg to see when that's going to happen.
Yeah, we got an opportunity for another front to come through as we go through Thursday night into Friday. One of the last probably shots of Arctic air to go with that as we go through, and that might provide a little bit of snow. But in the meantime, we just got this area of clouds rotating around the low up to the north. That's one. Another one will be diving south. Otherwise, to the west, things are beginning to change. It's more going to be west to east, which means eventually we're going to start warming up as the whole pattern begins to change. But it won't be until next week. If you look at 6 to 10, 8 to 14 day outlooks all the way to 3 to 4 weeks. A lot of a lot of red on this, and also green, as you notice. So we're going to get more into an active, wet, and potentially more mild conditions, at least for the next couple of weeks, even beyond that. So if you don't like the cold, stay tuned. Things are going to change, at least for the second half of January. As you wake up tomorrow morning, we're still going to be sub-zero, probably around 5 degrees, 6 degrees below zero, with a wind chill that could be around 15 to maybe 20 in certain areas. But throughout the day, we're going to see cloud cover off and on. Temperatures will come up to about 10 to 11 in the afternoon hours, so that's the positive news. We're going to see some improvement with that, along with a little bit lighter wind, so the wind chill won't be as bad. Towards tomorrow's evening, that system's going to pass to the south, as you see right there, kind of on the edge of the screen. There's going to be a little bit of snow well south of Prairie du Chien, but that's one system that's going to pass to the south of us. For the wind chill, as I mentioned, not too bad overnight still. We could see some pockets of 20 to 25. That's why there's a wind chill advisory out. Most areas will probably be in that 15 to 20 as you wake up. But tomorrow we should be in about the 0 to maybe 10 below wind chill. So overall, a little bit of improvement with the winds there. So not quite as cold as we climb back up, but still bundle up out there because we still got some sub-zero wind chills probably going into Thursday yet. Speaking of that system I mentioned there just previous, that one's going to dive south, and then we're going to watch another one kind of push south towards Thursday afternoon. This will stay west. It'll spread some cloud cover into the area, but it's one up to the north that's going to dive south. That's going to give us an opportunity probably Thursday night for some light snow as we go through. Won't be that much, but something we'll have to keep an eye on for a Friday morning's commute because it's going to be really light and fluffy with the temperatures in the single digits. So as that comes through, cold air is behind that, so Saturday's going to start off pretty cold. But then the whole pattern begins to change, and you'll see by Saturday and Sunday, winds start turning out of the south at the surface, and even the upper levels begin to turn around. So that means we're going to start seeing more mild conditions approach, And then that means we also have the potential to see some more storms coming in next week. And right now, this one's pulling up maybe more wet conditions in the form of rain, but this could change. This system could pass to our south, pull a little further north, so there's some questions on that. But just prepare next week for more wet conditions and potentially mild conditions with temperatures maybe staying above freezing even at night. This weekend, as you see, the blue begins to shrink by the time we get to Saturday into Sunday. We're going to start seeing more pink showing up. Average temperature should be in the mid-20s this time of year, so that means we should be in the 30s by Monday. Just depends on how everything plays because we've got quite a bit of snowpack to play around with too right now. But tonight we're just going to see temperatures in the single digits below zero. Once again, wind chills will be probably in that 15 to 20 degree range. Tomorrow, high temperatures getting into the teens for most areas. Wind chills still probably in the 0 to -10 range. And then as we go through the 8-day forecast, you can see temperatures do plummet back down Saturday with the cold air behind that, but that's short-lived as we climb right back up in the 20s and potentially 30s or even higher next week. So it could turn kind of messy next week with above freezing, snow on the ground, fog potential too with everything going on. So something to keep in mind of. So we'll figure out those details. But if you don't like the cold, stay tuned. It's going to change.
I was going to ask, how are your dogs liking the cold? Do they like being out in the snow?
Yeah, they could be out there all day if it was up to them. But yeah, in and out real quick.
My kitten's curious about it, but then he touches it and it's like, you know, back in, you know. Little pause. Okay.
Thank you, Greg. Coming up next in sports, big-time heavyweight matchups on the hardwood tonight. Plus, one of the hottest squads in the region resides in Cochrane Fountain City. Rob caught up with the Pirates. Next.
New windows can give you a whole new view of the world around you. Call today for a prompt free estimate from the Board Store Home Improvements. 782-8877.
Have your own 5-star experience at Dahl Auto.
Get a new shower for the new year with one call to Mad City. Choose from modern wall colors including Canyon Rock, Othello, and Evo, infused with Microban for easy cleaning. And if your kitchen needs updating, Mad City also specializes in custom kitchen cabinet refacing. Plus, with our price lock guarantee, receive a free design consultation and we'll lock your price in for 1 year. Time is running out to call during our New Year New Bath and Kitchen sale. Receive free installation of a new bath, shower, or cabinet refacing project with 24 months, no interest and no payments, senior and military discounts, plus a bonus. With your free in-home estimate, receive a $50 Target gift card. And last chance to call during this program to receive $500 in Mad City cash with qualifying purchase. Good for future home improvements. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and western Wisconsin, call 715-257-6651. That's 715-257-6651.
Are you looking for a high-paying career without any experience? Chart Industries has the opportunity you've been waiting for. Starting wage $30 per hour, highest pay in the area, guaranteed 40 hours, and so much more. If you are making less than $60,000 and want a healthy work-life balance, apply at jobs.chartindustries.com today. That's jobs.chartindustries.com.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
We're more than halfway through the high school girls basketball regular season. We've got a ways to go before the playoffs begin, but one team that's separating itself from the rest of the pack so far is the girls squad over at Cochrane Fountain City High School, and the Pirates are playing as good as anyone right now. Here's a big reason why. The CFC girls are putting in the work when it matters most, and that effort during practice is helping this team win a lot of games. CFC is 13-1 so far in the season. Pirates are 8th in Division 5, according to the latest coaches poll. Head coach Rick Peterson says this group's success has a lot to do with experience. 8 of the 14 girls on the team are seniors, and that leadership is helping the Pirates both on and off the court. Now, we're still about a month away from the postseason tipping off, but this team is confident. They say if they play their game and bring it each and every night down the stretch, then the Pirates could be poised for a deep playoff run come February.
I think the ceiling is endless, really, for these girls. You know, they talk about one game at a time, but we talk about making each other better in practice, helping each other through games and difficult times, but really just making each other work hard and making each other better as a whole.
I think we can go as far as we push ourselves. We take it game by game, but the harder we work, the farther we can get if we try and put our effort in every day.
We've all played together since like 3rd grade, so we all know how each other plays, and I mean, we can be really successful if we keep pushing how we are.
Pirates will look to keep on pushing tonight as they host Augusta. What a night we have in store on the hardwood. Some big-time heavyweight conference matchups on the slate on both the girls and boys side. Aquinas and Onalaska renewing their rivalries tonight. Both those games should be tight. Plus, on the boys side in the Cooley Conference, doesn't get too much bigger than this one. GET traveling to West Salem to take on the rival Panthers. Red Hawks senior Cody Schmitz averaging almost 32 points a night. We'll see if West Salem has an answer for him. Speaking of West Salem, Megan Johnson has a chance to eclipse the 1,000-point milestone as a junior. She's just 12 points away tonight. Panthers are at Logan, so that should be good as well.
Yeah, a couple of talented squads there.
Yeah.
Tamarian for the boys on West Sam going head-to-head with Cody Schmitz, perhaps?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
That's an epic
Tune in
one-on-one.
to see.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one.
I can't wait. It's going to be fun.
All right, we'll be right back after this.
See the stories you missed or watch them again on our YouTube page. Or find us at news8000.com.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that your Touchstone Energy Cooperative honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
It's easy to see when you have a plumbing problem, but when it comes to your water, things aren't always so clear. Without water conditioning, your water may be doing more harm than good. Hard water can damage your pipes and appliances, leave spotting on dishes, as well as dry out your skin and hair. Contact the professionals at Maxwell White. More than a plumbing company, we offer comprehensive water conditioning. That's 2 great services under one roof. Enjoy cleaner dishes, softer and brighter clothes, and much more with a simple call to Maxwell White. Water conditioning done right.
A little bittersweet news today. Philadelphia Eagles center Jason Kelce, beloved by many Americans, retiring from the NFL.
Kelce making the announcement the day after the Eagles' 32-9 playoff loss to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Likely a future Pro Football Hall of Famer, Kelce is a 7-time Pro Bowler and 6-time All-Pro selection.
Age 36, he spent his entire 13-year season with the Eagles and, of course, won Super Bowl 52 back in 2018.
Good for him.
Now we can cheer his brother.
Yeah,
exactly.
All focus is on Jason.
Yeah, and the podcast will keep him busy, too.
He's all right.
All right, well, we got wind chill, another night of wind chills, but then things do improve for the rest of the week. A little cold Friday night or Friday night into Saturday morning, and then it gets warmer next week.
All right, stay bundled up, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you at 10.